It is a bright and sunny 45 degrees here in Anoka County, Minnesota on February 20th, and we are going to start pepper. We are going to start pepper seeds the exact same way I start all seeds. We have seed starting mix. We have a bus tub or a large bowl to wet the seed starting mix. We have a heavy duty 10 by 20 tray from Greenhouse Megastore. There's only one other store I know that sells the heavy duty ones. It's called Bootstrap Farmer. We have our 6 cell trays. These are heavy duty reusable ones from Epic Gardening. And then I also have these, which are not supposed to be reusable, but I reuse them. And finally, we have our seeds. So the first thing we're going to do is wet down our seed starting mix with hot water. It's important that you do this because it is extremely dry. Cold water will work too. Here's the wetness that I am looking for. Just a little bit of water comes out when you squeeze it. But if we let this sit here, it'll soak it up. Now I like to fill these in the bus tub. Just like that. And then just give them a light tap. You'll see that it needs a little more now. Just a light tap. So I just happened to notice that this is a coconut core base and this is a peat moss base. So this one was definitely easier to work with, but I guess we'll have a seed starting off this season. We'll see which one is better. The MI Gardener now sells coconut core. He just had a really good video showing how he makes seed starting mix, and I think I'm going to try that next year. Drop down in the comments what you use to start seeds. Oh, and if you could, subscribe to the channel. I would really appreciate it. Thank you. So the first seed that we're going to be starting is called King of the North Circle. It's a red bell pepper. And I just learned about this seed company this year. I'm not sure how long they've existed, but what's special about it is they grow all the plants and harvest the seeds from them. Almost every other single company, even my new favorite MI Gardener, they buy seeds. So you couldn't find out where those plants were grown if you tried. A lot of them are grown in warmer climates than us here in Minnesota. So because these have been growing for at least 8 generations to make the seed stable, it's been growing in our climate. So that should mean that this pepper will grow better here than this one. It should. Okay, so let's talk about when you should start your pepper seeds. On the back of the packet, it will say start 8 to 10 weeks before your last frost. My last frost is May 11th. So 8 to 10 weeks before the last frost is March 16th. But I don't put my peppers outside before the last frost, I wait another 1, 2, 3 weeks, June 1st. So today is February 20th. So we have 15 weeks between today and when they go outside. So 5 to 7 weeks longer than what's recommended on this packet. And I do that for peppers because I don't think they'll get too big. I think they'll be just fine at 15 weeks. But if you're growing in a super hot environment, if you're in a heated tent or a greenhouse, or you just keep your house super hot, I wouldn't start them this early. And I definitely am not starting tomatoes until 7 to 8 weeks before June 1st. So the first thing I'm going to do is write the label. So we have 40 seeds and I have 12 spots. So we're gonna double up each spot. So how do you know how deep to plant seeds? Usually it will say on the back right here, it says 1/4 inch, and that is correct for pepper seeds. Approximately twice as deep as the width of the seed. So we're just gonna use the end of this and make more than 1/4 inch deep, because it'll end up being 1/4, not a 1/2 inch deep, maybe like 1/8 more than 1/4. So I guess that would be 3/8. And we're just gonna put 2 seeds in each spot. We're gonna try to. This is working out pretty good, surprisingly. Now we're putting 2 seeds in each cell because you're not going to get 100% germination. But you could just do 1 if you wanted to. I'll do 1 if they're really expensive seeds. I bought some tomato seeds last year called Cherry Bomb. Best cherry tomato plant I've ever seen. It was huge. Those seeds cost $1 a piece. Now we're just gonna cover them up. Lightly pat it like this. And I only made 1 label, so we're gonna make another label. The next seed that we're gonna do is this Emerald Giant Green Bell Pepper. This is from M.I. Gardener. These are the most affordable seeds that you will find. They're $2 a packet, and this says it has 50 seeds. He usually has 1.5 to double the amount of seeds as other companies. And I like him. I watch his channel. I think he was the first gardener that I ever watched on YouTube. Chili Diarbo from North Circle, Hungarian Hot Yellow Wax from M.I. Gardner, Cayenne Long Slim from M.I. Gardner, Tabasco from M.I. Gardner, Billy Teepin, I'm sure I'm saying that wrong, from M.I. Gardner, Large Red Cherry from M.I. Gardner, Ancho Poblano. So an ancho is a dried poblano, which happens to be the main ingredient in most chili peppers. North Circle seeds. And Sweet Pepper Big Red from Pine Tree Garden Seeds. So what we're going to do now is we're going to spray the seeds with just plain water, room temperature. Make sure you buy a good sprayer. A 99-cent one will not work. This one costs, I think, $5. So make sure that you spray them pretty good. This is the coconut core flat, which really requires a different amount of water than the peat moss based flat of seed starting mix. Next year I'm going to make sure that they're all the same so we can give them the appropriate amount of water. Okay, so the last thing we have to do is place it on a heating mat and cover it up with a humidity dome. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel.